Fellas, I've been keeping a secret, and it's time I came clean. This is my cat Tony. He's a very sweet, beautiful, and affectionate man. We met last November right after Thanksgiving, and he was having a rough time, and I heard he was looking for a new home. And without really deliberating too much, kind of making an intuitive decision, which I heard means like moronic or something, I said, hey, you can come stay with me. That was 8 months ago. This fatso got settled in at my place pretty quick. Starts waddling around, fed, jiggling like he owns the freaking joint. He loves laying down in ways that emphasize his unique figure. He'd struggle to climb the tree, and he would get stuck in the tunnel. Fat guy stuff. But I convinced him he should get on a diet, and the vet says he's a healthy weight now, believe it or not. So I think he's just got like fat guy energy, like a fat aura about him or something. He's very chatty. He'll talk your ear off, won't you, Tony? Which honestly, that was kind of nice, because I've had a rough couple months myself, and he was good company. Mackerel is around, but he's a little more reserved, to say the least, The two of them, they get along. They had to be separated at first because Mackerel would not stop fucking with Tony, and said fuckery would be met with hisses, which Mackerel would then ignore because he was so hyped to have a big brother to finally freaking duke it out with. But after a few days, they were like this. Freaking homies. Honestly, it was an incredibly auspicious outcome. Made me think there were good things to come. Now, they get into arguments sometimes, but who freaking doesn't, And they get it out in a healthy way. They freaking wrestle, it's awesome. Mackerel would kinda just kick Tony's ass all the time early on, so he'd try to just run away, but nowhere was freaking safe for him. He was vulnerable in the apartment, honestly. To stay safe, Tony had to be vigilant, always. Trying to get up into his cat tree? Trying to play with his freaking toys? Nope. Trying to sleep, even. Mackerel had no remorse. He just wants to fight. The threat of Mackerel loomed over Tony. He couldn't escape it. And so, rather than escape, Tony chose to fight. The hunter became the hunted, and the fat victim turned into a fucking savage. And genuinely, it seemed like Tony had a vendetta, Mackerel's fighting attitude always seems kind of playful, but Tony, he seems like he wants to commit a murder. He's got this slow walk that he does. Freaks the fuck out of Mackerel. And me. I mean, look at that. He's not playing games. So Tony gained confidence at the cost of becoming a monster. And Mackerel still loves every second of it. It's all just one big fighting game to him. Tony's like a heavy class, right? He uses his mass to his advantage, freaking pins him down. It's crazy. Whereas Mackerel's more of a rogue class, swift pounce attacks, jump strikes, that kind of thing. I mean, it's the greatest fighting game of all time. I'm freaking convinced of it. I'm so jealous I wish I could play myself.
3, 2, 1.
At the end of the day, I'm glad Tony moved in with me, you know, because even though it's twice the litter, twice the food, twice the piss and shit, twice the responsibility, it's been worthwhile to take it on because of how great he is. Honestly, the biggest reason why I was so scared to make this video is because, like, one cat, it's like, okay, Mr. Mammoth has a cat. It's no big deal. 2 cats. Okay, Mr. Mammoth is a freaking cat guy. And I didn't know that I was ready to be known as, like, the cat guy. But, you know, with 2 cats, it's official. You know, it's set in stone, I'm a freaking cat guy. I don't know how it happened. Maybe the fumes from that piss and shit freaking toxoplasmosisized my brains and turned me into a cat person. All I know is that it happened. And that I'm a cat guy now, I accept that, okay? What I don't accept is how we're treated by society. These assholes think men who own cats are weirdos. What's weird about a man having a couple cats? Tell me. Seriously, is there something about my behavior that's weird? Is there something I'm doing with my cats that's freaking weird to you, pal? I just want to talk about it. That's it. I just want to have a conversation. Because let me tell you, it's not weird. Because if you had the privilege of meeting this cat right here, Mr. Tony, you'd love him too. With your whole freaking heart, okay? Unreserved, unabashed, you would love this cat. Because he's the most beautiful, the sweetest cat you'll ever meet, okay? So I'm done with the stigma. I'm a cat guy now, okay? Fellas, I don't know if this changes your opinion of me, but I'm sick of freaking hiding from it. I love my cats. Yeah. I'm a cat guy. That's all I gotta say.